morning, TP Nation. This is the day that the Lord has made, and we will rejoice and be glad in it. Hey, y'all know what I'm doing. I'm headed out to see Mama. Headed to see Mama. Mama's still refusing to eat and drink. Real quick before we get into today's video, please like, please comment, and subscribe. I know some of my subscribers said it was hard for them to like the videos because it's sad, but liking the video helps my video to be shared with other people who are going through. So go ahead and like the video. I'm not asking you to like the content. I'm not asking you to like what's going on, because we know it's sad. But I ask you that you like it so it will be shared on other platforms so that more people will see the channel and help the channel to grow. Because I do believe that this is helping someone deal with an issue that they're having to deal with. So go ahead and like and go ahead and comment. Thank y'all for y'all prayers. Many of you have been sending me private messages. I'm so thankful for you that's been praying for my mom and my family. Thank you all for just doing what you've been doing. It touches my heart a lot. But today, I'm headed to see Mom. She's been refusing to eat, as I told you before, refusing to drink. And Mom she's in her right mind. You know, we're trying to figure out, is it the stroke that's making her say that she wants to die? But she's very adamant about wanting to die. You know, I mean, the doctors, when they went to visit her last week, she was like, you know, doctors was like, Miss Taylor, do you need me to do anything, or you want anything? She said, yeah, give me some morphine. Morphine? Yeah, so it'll kill me. And the doctor said, no, ma'am, we can't do that. You have to wait on God. And you're not sick enough to die. So then my brother went and stayed with her, and she asked my brother if he would kill her. And my brother was like, no, Mom, I can't do that. She was like, well, if you do it, nobody won't know about it. She wants to die just that bad. And, you know, I don't know whether it's the stroke that's in her mind that's making her say this. But there are times where you think that, hey, she's in her right mind because she can remember everything. She know our names. They called me to come to her one day last week because she was refusing to drink and even eat. I mean, you know, at some days she would eat a little bit of applesauce and pudding and drink some tea, or she would drink a boost. But on this particular day, she refused to eat anything or drink. So my brother called me, and I left my job and I went over there and I forced her to eat some pudding. She did eat a cup of pudding for me, and she drank a half of a boost. And so I called to speak with the doctors because I'm like, you know, this just ain't kicking it. She's got to have more. It's in my mindset. I'm thinking that if I can just get Mom to a better place where she's strong enough to get up out of that bed, maybe she wouldn't talk that way. You know, I'm thinking it's just the stroke. That's just me. And so I talked with the doctor, and I told the doctor, I said, I think we need to put in a feeding tube in her, because when she got low like this before, they put a feeding tube down through her nostrils, and she started coming back around. You know, it was some pretty good days because she was getting full of nutrients. And the doctor said to me, I think you're right. I think we need to get some nutrients into her, because this morning her sugar, her diabetes was down to 42. And he said the reason is that's because she's not getting any nutrients. And so I said, yes, let's do it. So they put the tube in and started giving her nutrients. As I told y'all before, she was rejecting dialysis, but we signed a consent form to make sure that she got dialysis. So now she's getting dialysis, and, you know, she's coming around. She's getting the nutrients. As of 4 days ago, she got the tube put in. So now she's getting some form of nutrients. So I'm going up this morning. I haven't seen Mom in like 4 days because I saw her. I left work, and I have not seen her because I've been letting my siblings go and stay, because it's a shared responsibility. Can I tell you this, TP Nation? I know that if you're going through this and you may have a similar situation, allow your family members, your siblings to get in to see their mom. I'm going to do another video on another touchy subject that I know some of my family members may not like for me to talk about, but I'll do that later on. I think it's important, and that's going to be a serious video. But guys, it's important for families to share the responsibility, because no one person, it's 5 of us. I have 5 siblings, and you know, we all gather together to make decisions about my mom. There is no one decision that's made without the other's consent, because it's important that you get through all of this, that you get through this, because it's just a proven fact that, you know, that if everybody's on one accord, then everybody can, you know, be together and know what's going on. These are some crazy days, man. I've never thought in my life that I would have to deal with this with my mom. You know, but she, you know, y'all, I've cried so much. I know I've got a reservoir of tears somewhere, but it's just hard right now, because just to see your mom go through all this, a strong woman who you just knew was strong, and who, you know, a fighter and all of that stuff. So, you know, just to see her go down like this, it's hard, man. It's hard. But I refuse to give up on my mother, because I don't think that she would give up on me. I think it's important for me to fight for her. And watch this. Once I've done the best that I can do, or me and my siblings, we have done the best, and my mother dies, then guess what? We don't have nothing to hold our head. We don't have anything to be ashamed of. We don't have nothing to worry about, because we have done our best. If we do the best that we can do, or every option, you know, but I can't just let my mother lay in the bed and die. One of my siblings was kind of like, you know, we shouldn't do this to mama. We shouldn't do this to mama. Mama wants to die. We should honor her wish. We should honor her wish and let her die. Now, like I said, it's 5 of us, and 4 of us are pretty much on one accord. One is kind of, you know, and I do understand why she says what she says, but, you know, we just believe that that's not our mom talking like that. So that's why we banded together to fight for mom. But my one sibling, she was just like, you know, let her die, take dialysis off of her, don't do this and don't do that. But who can sit there and watch their mother just suffer? I mean, that's, you know, it would be one thing if mom was on life support. It would be one thing if mom, you know, was terminally ill, and, you know, you just didn't want to see her suffering. But my mom is not terminally ill. Mom is in her right mind. Mom can eat and drink, and, you know, she's not paralyzed or on life support. So in order for her to die, she would have to sit there and suffer and be in pain, and we would have to sit there and watch that. Now, I don't know about you, TP Nation. I don't know about you, but I could not just sit there and watch my mother just die and struggle to breathe. And, you know, the hospital is not going to do that, because, you know, the hospital, I hope, is designed to make people well. You don't go to the hospital to die. You go there to be healed. So the mere fact is that they're not going to just let her sit there and just die like that, knowing that she's not terminally ill or hospice or whatever it is. So that's the area we do disagree as a family. But we still must pretty on one accord, because regardless of what my one sibling says, it's always going to be the majority. But just the mere fact of allowing my mom to sit there and just struggle and die, that's not going to happen. You know, that's not going to happen at all. You know, I have been in situations, by me being a chaplain and working in the hospital as a coroner, and, you know, just being in my position, I've seen these cases where when people decide not to take dialysis, or when they decide not to do these things, you know, that's not a good sight. it is not a good sight at all. You start to swell, all kinds of pain and stuff. So, I can't do that. And somehow in my mind, I think that if we can get my mom to a little bit better place, that she can come out of this. And my prayers that she would say, baby, thank y'all for not letting me die. Thank y'all for saving my life. That's just in my mind, that I do believe that that's where, if she gets to that place, that she very well could say, thank y'all. I don't think mom would be like, why didn't y'all let me die? I just don't think that would. I think that she would be grateful that she could get to that place. Y'all tell me what y'all think, if you've experienced this or not, and have you had to make those decisions. This is crazy, man. This is crazy, having to make this decision. This is crazy. I'm going up today, and for some reason my mom will respond to me. She won't really respond to my other siblings. I can get her to eat and drink, but my other siblings, they can't. I don't be timid with my mom. I be, kind of forceful. Not necessarily forceful, but I kind of make sure that she gets something to drink and all that stuff, and make sure she swallows something. I don't know, y'all. I have to be careful forcing her to eat stuff, because if she doesn't swallow it, it could choke her. But I just can't give up on mom. I can't give up, y'all. I can't give up on my mother. I don't know, man. I just can't give up. In my heart, I just believe that God has more work for her to do. I just believe that. I believe that God has more work for her to do. And, and like I told my mom, that life and death is not in my hand nor her hand. It's in God's hands. I believe in God with all my heart. I believe in Jesus Christ as my personal Savior. And I believe that God can still and will raise her. But at the end of the day, my mom has got to think the same thing and believe the same thing as well. I'm believing for her, but she's got to believe for herself. But I do believe that that's not her. I believe that the stroke that she's had has some effect on her comprehension. So today I'm going, and I'm going to do whatever I can do to try to encourage my mom and speak life to her. But I'm still not giving up, guys. I'm not giving up on my mom. I'm not. I'm going to fight till the end. I'm going to fight until one of us closes our eyes forever. I'm not going to give up. I'm going to encourage her. I'm going to tell her that I love her. I'm going to tell her I love her 100 times. 100 times I'm going to tell her that I love her. I'm not going to quit. I ain't giving up. I'm not going to watch my mom sit there and just suffer and just die. I just don't think that is of God. I don't think that we as people of faith can just allow that to happen. We have to speak life to people. We have to speak wholeness and healing, and we've got to encourage them that through the blood of Jesus, that they can get out of this, that they can overcome this. I just believe, guys. I just believe by faith that she's going to get out of this. Will y'all pray that prayer with me? And I'm praying for you, whoever is going through, whatever that struggle is, whatever you're having to deal with, I'm praying for you as well, because we all need prayer. We all need prayer. Somebody else is going through similar to what my family is going through. Somebody's got their own issue. Can I tell you, your issue may not be my issue, but you got your own issue. You got your own problem you're dealing with. You got your own struggles. Listen, yours may be worse than mine. I don't know. But I encourage you. I'm praying for you that you will overcome, that you will be healed, you will be delivered. Your family members will rise above the setback. I'm praying that all things will work together for all of us. because we are God's people. So, I'm checking out. I'll get back with y'all later on. Peace.